Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. Holland's Classroom. This video is going to be the first in a series of videos where we practice doing sight word drills. Now, before we can do these drills, you have to know what sight words are. Sight words are words that we use to help us read stories, sentences, all that stuff. These are words that you can't necessarily sound out all the time because some of them are tricky. The sounds that are in there are there to kind of trick you. So what we do is we look at the word, we say the word, and try to memorize it in a sense, so that when we see the word, we immediately know what it is because we've practiced it. And that's why these are the sight word drill videos. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with the first couple that I have, and I want to do a little explaining as to why they're sight words and trick words, and you'll start to get why we do this if you know them. Okay, so the first word is A. Now the reason why this is tricky is because some of you guys are saying that's A, apple, but this is not the letter A, this is the word A and I are the only two letters that are used as words. Let me explain. A is a word that talks about one thing. So if I say I have a card, or if I have a marker, I'm talking about one of these objects. So one marker, I have a marker, or you have a dog, or a cat, or a bag of chips, that kind of thing. And the same principle goes with I. I is a letter, but also a word. I refers to myself. So I am Mr. Holland. You guys might say, I am Alex, or I am Billy, or I am Sarah. It talks about myself when I say I. So that is why I'm telling you, they start off easy. You think that these would be easy, but they're tricky. That's why they're sight words. So A and I, we see them quite a bit when we're reading stories and things like that. That's why they're sight words. They're also known as high frequency words because we see them all the time. Okay? So we have I with A. Two is also tricky because if you look at it and try to sound it out, you go ta. But that is not how we say the word. This is two, and not the number two. This is like I am going to the store, or I went to a basketball game. That is how we use this word to. Okay? And is another one. And we see this all the time because it helps us join sentences together. Like, I went to school and learned. Or, I went to lunch and had a burger. Something like that. And again, we don't stand it out because and it takes us too long if we're trying to decode it. This is a sight word, okay? Is another tricky word because if you try to sound it out, it's is. That's not how we say it. Is sounds like the S is making a Z sound. That's why it's also known as a trick word if you think about it. But is, like, he is going to the store. Okay? And then the last one that we'll do today is the. So we start getting into the, if I sound it out, I go t. Nope. Actually, the T and the H make a digraph sound in this. But if it's the, that's not how we say it either. That's why we can't always sound everything out. They're trying to trick us. That's why we have to know it and memorize it. We use the all the time, like the book was amazing, or the ice cream was delicious. Okay? We use the all the time. So in these drills, we're going to take these cards, and what we're going to do is one of our sight words. We're going to flash. I'm going to flash them through, and you're going to say them after I say them, okay? And the more that we get better at this, the more you're going to try to beat me and be quicker. But for starters, let's show you how it goes. A. Okay, I didn't hear you. A. I. Two. And. Is. The. Ah, you guys got it. The. Good. Okay, but the thing is that some of you weren't looking. You can't just go to, because part of it is you have to look at the sight word. You have to have it in your sight so that you can see it and memorize in your head. So when you see this word and you know that you got A, that's A. We say A. It's the same with any of these. So if we go to this, you should be able to look at it and go two. We say two when we see this word. Now, the only hint that you can get sometimes is that when you see a word and it looks very similar to something else, you could always use the beginning letter to help start you off. But like I said before, that doesn't always help you, because if you see this and you think that the word is going to make a t sound, it doesn't. This makes a th sound, like the, okay, or that, or this. So we need to be very careful. But in our drills, I will hold the cards up and I will say them and you repeat. A, I, two. Okay? All right, I'll see you in the next video. All right, let's get to practicing. Bye, everybody. Hey, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And also, if you like these videos, check out some of the other videos that I have. But until next time, I will see you later. Bye, everyone.